We actually have some good news this week, folks, as Dominion Voting Systems is about to get a hefty payday of $67 million in the form of a settlement check from conservative media outlet Newsmax. Last week, although it was announced this week, Newsmax agreed to settle the defamation lawsuit brought against them by Dominion Voting Systems for $67 million, which includes an immediate $20 million payment, or $27 million, I guess, and then $40 million over the next 2 years for a grand total of $67 million. Now, if you ask me, that's pennies, especially considering the fact that in basically an identical lawsuit, Dominion was able to get more than $700 million from Fox News. Right? That's the amount you settled with Fox for. Why are you lowballing it with Newsmax? $67 million? Less than a tenth of what you got from Fox? I don't know. I know I said this was good news, but I don't feel like that's good. I think y'all could have gotten more. You definitely would have won the lawsuit if you'd taken it to trial. I don't know how much the jury would have awarded you out of what you're asking, but you would have won. So, I'm not exactly pleased with the amount, but I am pleased that after nearly 5 years, we're finally starting to get some resolution to this. Because I think that's something that a lot of people have almost forgotten about. It's not just Donald Trump's lies about the 2020 election and the insurrection. Those were obviously the biggest points of it. But this company, Dominion Voting Systems, along with Smartmatic, the voting company, they were trashed to hell and back on all of these conservative outlets. And that is why they filed these lawsuits. Both companies filed lawsuits against all of these networks and several other individuals. But those lawsuits were filed in like 2021, folks. The defamation occurred in 2020, lawsuits filed in 2021, and here we are 4 years later for a simple defamation lawsuit, just now getting a settlement? Why have we not had trials yet? I mean, think about that for a second. Mike Lindell, the MyPillow guy, being sued by Dominion and Smartmatic. We haven't even had a trial. 4 years later, we have not had a trial. Over 4 years at this point. What in the hell is taking so long? It's not like this is a product liability trial or a criminal trial where you have to gather the evidence, you have to talk to the experts, you have to do all of these crazy things. This is defamation. I have seen defamation lawsuits filed and resolved in seriously a matter of weeks sometimes. So the fact that we are now over 4 years into this, and I do feel like the court system, they're the ones kind of slow walking this, that's unacceptable to me. These companies deserve their right to go to trial and hold these people accountable. And so far, through a little bit of, shenanigans through the lawyers for the defendants, but also the court system just being slow as hell, these companies, Smartmatic and Dominion, are being denied that justice. And that's not okay with me. These cases should have been resolved years ago. Years ago. But for some reason, we've only had 2 resolutions, and that's because in both cases, Fox and Newsmax, Dominion agreed to a settlement. That's not how justice is supposed to work in the United States. These cases should have been over, done with in the history books years ago. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.